आदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणे प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवाद प्राच्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Thank you so much for coming. Today, after 1 to 10, development of the gigantic universal form, 11 to 26, manifestation of different demigods from the universal form, 27 to 34, development of planets, living entities and varnas, 35 to 40, Maitreya Muni felt unworthy to describe Lord's unlimited glories. So now there is a discussion between Vyasa and Maitreya, how the universe started. So in the beginning, there is nobody in this planet Earth. There are 23 energies that combined to form this universe. So Lord saw the creative function suspended. Actually, at the beginning of the universe, everything is inert. Nothing, there is no life. So that's why Karnodaskai Vishnu, he is sleeping in the Karna ocean. So Karna ocean lo padukununnadu ayana. Padukununte then from Karna ocean lo he opens the eyes and he from Karnodaskai Vishnu Garbhodaskai Vishnu vastadannamata. Garbhodaskai Vishnu nunchi first swarupam Viswarupam. Garbhodaskai Vishnu, if you see here, Lord entered as Garbhodaskai Vishnu. Karnodaskai Vishnu nunchi unlimited golden egg balls వచ్చేస్తాయి, అందులో లైఫ్ ఏముండదు. అప్పుడు ఆ గోల్డెన్ ఎగ్ బాల్స్ 1000 సెలిస్టియల్ ఇయర్స్ అలా ఇనట్టుగా పడి ఉంటాయి. అప్పుడు దాంట్లోకి గర్భోదస్కై విష్ణు వెళ్తాడు. గర్భోదస్కై విష్ణు అందులోకి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత అప్పుడు దానికి లైఫ్ వస్తుంది. అప్పుడు గర్భోదస్కై విష్ణు నుంచి విశ్వరూపం వస్తుంది. ఆ విశ్వరూపంలో ఫస్ట్ 3 పార్ట్స్ ఉంటాయి: జీవశక్తి, లైఫ్ ఎయిర్ అండ్ ఆత్మశక్తి. జీవశక్తి, ప్రాణశక్తి, ఆత్మశక్తి, వీటిల నుంచి మొత్తం అన్నీ పుడతాయి. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద క్రియేషన్. కృష్ణ నుంచి కారణోదస్కై విష్ణు, కార్బోదస్కై విష్ణు నుంచి గర్భోదస్కై విష్ణు, గర్భోదస్కై విష్ణు నుంచి క్షీరోదస్కై విష్ణు. So 11 to 26 manifestation of different demigods from universal form. మనం అనుకున్నట్టు గర్భోదస్కై విష్ణు నుంచి విశ్వరూపం కృష్ణుడు చూపిస్తాడు కదా, ఆ విశ్వరూపం వస్తుంది. ఆ విశ్వరూపం నుంచి తల నుంచి కొన్ని డెమిగాడ్స్ వస్తాయి, చెస్ట్ నుంచి కొన్ని డెమిగాడ్స్ వస్తాయి, లెగ్స్ నుంచి కొన్ని డెమిగాడ్స్ వస్తాయి. సో మీకు మోర్ డీటెయిల్స్ కావాలంటే నేను ఐ విల్ గో ఇన్ టు లిటిల్ బిట్ మోర్ డీటెయిల్. ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ ఎక్కడి నుంచి ఏమొస్తాయి అనే దాని మీద. ఇప్పుడు 10 లైఫ్ ఇయర్స్ అనుకున్నాం కదా. 10 లైఫ్ ఇయర్స్, ఆ 10 లైఫ్ ఇయర్స్ ఏంటయ్యా అంటే ప్రాణ, ముక్కు నుంచి తీసుకునే గాలి, అపాన అంటే కింద నుంచి పోయే గాలి, సమాన అంటే స్టమక్లో బెల్చింగ్ 3rd లైఫ్ ఇయర్, ఉదాన అంటే థ్రోట్లో సఫికేషన్, ఆ థ్రోట్లో ఉంటుంది కదా అదొకటి, వ్యాన టోటల్ ఎయిర్ సర్క్యులేట్స్ త్రూ అవుట్ ద బాడీ. లోపల సర్క్యులేట్ అవుతుంటుంది. తర్వాత నాగా ఫెసిలిటేట్స్ ఓపెనింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఐస్, మౌత్ ఎక్సెట్రా. అండ్ Kara increases appetite, Kurma helps contraction, and Devadatta helps relaxation by opening the wide mouth, and Dhanunjaya helps sustenance. These are the 10 life aids. తర్వాత 11 to 26 ఏంటి అంటే అంటే ఈరోజు మనం డిస్కస్ చేస్తున్నాం అసలు వరల్డ్ ఎలా పుట్టింది అని. కృష్ణుడి నుంచి కారణోదస్కై విష్ణు వస్తాడు. పాల సముద్రంలో కారణోషంలో పడుకుని ఉంటాడు. పాల సముద్రంలో కారణోదస్కై విష్ణు నుంచి గర్భోదస్కై విష్ణు అంటే చాలా చిన్న చిన్న బాల్స్ ప్రొడ్యూస్ అవుతాయి కారణ విష్ణువు నుంచి. ఆ బాల్స్ 1000 years, హరే కృష్ణ, ఆఫ్టర్ 1000 years from Garbhodaska Vishnu, Kshirodaska Vishnu comes. Development of planets, living entities and varnas. From head of the Vishwarupa, there is a heavenly planets. The heavenly planets are demigods who are in Sattva Guna. సో హెడ్ నుంచి డెమిగాడ్స్ వస్తారు, అన్ని దేవతలు వస్తారు, సత్వగుణంలో ఉన్న దేవతలు అందరూ వస్తారు, ఇంద్రుడు, చంద్రుడు అలాగా. లెగ్స్ నుంచి హ్యూమన్స్ వస్తారు. విశ్వరూపంలో లెగ్స్ నుంచి ఫ్రమ్ లెగ్స్ హ్యూమన్స్ కమ్. అండ్ దెన్ ఫ్రమ్ అబ్డోమిన్ ఆఫ్ ది విశ్వరూప అసోసియేట్స్ ఆఫ్ రుద్ర హూ ఆర్ ఇన్ తమోగుణ, Shiva's associates who are in Tamogana. So different parts of Vishwarupa, different people come. From mouth of the Vishwarupa, Vedic wisdom comes, all the Vedas. And from the arms, all the power of protection, Kshatriyas come. From thighs, the means of livelihood of all persons, Vaishnavas come. And from the legs, service for the sake of perfecting dharma and Sudras come to satisfy Lord by service. So different parts of the body, different devatas, different human beings comes. And then we move forward. Maitreya felt unworthy to describe the Lord's unlimited glories. When you see even in the second canto, there is a very nice poem where Lord Anantasesh with 1000 of the heads. Actually, Lord Anantasesh is one of the first avatars of Krishna. Appudu he born at that time, he started singing Lord's glories, time unlimited, with 1000 heads, 1000 ears. Still, he didn't touch a drop of Lord's glories. So even God doesn't know the extent of Lord's glories. So for example, all the genetic code in a minute cell. So if you go in our body itself, there is a secrets everywhere. If you put a hand here, take a deep breath and release. One nostril is dominant, right now it may be right nostril or left nostril. Every 2 hours the dominance changes. So right nostril is sympathetic nervous system, left nostril is parasympathetic nervous system. So if you see, there is magic everywhere. The eyesight, our memory, our intelligence, our walking, sensation, hearing. In a small person like us, there is such a information. If a small defect, in the heart, in the lungs, in the embryology, how sperm and ova combine together, the whole human being will be gone. A small mistake, right? So such a perfection in a human being itself. Mitochondria does its job, Golgi apparatus does its job, DNA does its job, RNA does its job, proteins, amino acids, carbohydrates. So in our body itself, it's such a perfect pakka system. Imagine each and every minute thing around us. Sun, clouds, planets, earth, animals, So that's why to describe a small planet Earth such a perfection, Imagine Lord's glories, who is controlling unlimited galaxies, unlimited everything, just by glancing. He is not doing any hard work. That's why Maitreya Manu said, "No, hey Vidura, you are asking me to tell about Lord Krishna. I am incapable of tell about Lord Krishna because Lord Krishna doesn't know his vastness." This is very 36. Glorification despite inability. Tatapi kirtayami anga yatamati yatasrutam kirtam hare swam satkurtam giram anyabhida asatim. So Maitreya is saying, I am unable, I have no capability, but I will try to tell Bhagavatam as much as I can. Potana says a beautiful sloka. భాగవతము తెలిసి పలుకుట సూలికైన తమ్మి సూలికైన విబుధ జనుల వలన విన్నంత కన్నంత తెలిసి వచ్చినంత తేటపరుతు. భాగవతం తెలిసి పలుకుట సూలికైన తమ్మి సూలికైన. ఈవెన్ లార్డ్ బ్రహ్మ కెనాట్ టెల్ భాగవతం. ఈవెన్ ఆల్ ద బిగ్ మునీస్ కెనాట్ టెల్ భాగవతం. వివిధ జనుల వలన. So by the mercy of gurus, other people, I lent a drop, a small drop. Out of that, whatever I can, I will try to tell you. That's what Potana Bhagavatam, such a beautiful sloka. Same sloka, same translation. Tata api kirtayami anga yatamati yatasrutam. So if you see here, Tata api anga kirtayami. I will try to explain, oh Vidura, kirtim hare, glories of Lord, yatamati, as long as my intelligence capable of, I will try to explain. And yatashrutam, I had little bit here and there, I will try to explain those glories. Kirtam hare swam satkurtam. Actually, I am talking Bhagavatam to purify myself. Giram anyabhida asatim, or else the whole speech is waste. We discussed many times. Kamalakshana karmalu karmalu. Srinadunu vandinchu jihva jihva. So use hands for service of Krishna. Use tongue for service of Srinath. Srinadunu vandinchu jihva jihva. Surarakshikuni chuchu chutkulu chutkulu. Use your eyes to see the beautiful form of Krishna. Such a wonderful form. Adaram maduram. His lips are so beautiful. And Bhagavad Gita came from those lips. Still we read Bhagavad Gita every day. That is the beauty. Vadanam maduram. Just looking at his beauty, so many women, 16,108 women wants to marry Krishna. So Adaram maduram, Vadanam maduram, Nayanam maduram. His eyes are so beautiful, where if he sees that glance itself, when Kunti Maharani tells the whole Kunti prayers, at the end, Krishna throw a side glance and a small smile. That's it. He didn't even talk. So there are so many slokas telling about the beauty of Lord's eyes. Nayanam maduram, hasitam maduram. His smile is supremely sweet and pleasing. Hrudayam maduram. He is all compassionate. Aho bakiyam stanakala kotam. Aho baki. Baki means potana. Stanakala kotam. Came with poison in the breast. Aho bakiyam stanakala kotam jingasaya apayayat. Right? She came to nourish Krishna, like giving milk. Jingahayat apayat asadvi. She is such a unfaithful, unchasteful, cheating woman. Hmm? But what Krishna did? Because she came for the act of giving milk, Krishna considered Potana as his mother and gave the position of almost what Yashoda got, Krishna gave that position to Potana. Hrudayam Madhuram. Such a sweet, who else? That's why in this sloka, Uddhava says, who else is more compassionate than Krishna? This lady came to kill the small baby, Krishna. And this small baby, Krishna thinks, oh, this baby is my mom, and this lady is my mom, in spite of. So, Hrudayam Madhuram, Gamanam Madhuram, Madhuradipate Akilam Madhuram. So, this is a beautiful line of Madhurashtakam. Vachanam Madhuram, Charitam Madhuram. His words are supremely sweet. That, as I mentioned, Bhagavad Gita. Still today we read Bhagavad Gita. Vachanam Madhuram, Charitam Madhuram. Still today, Srimad Bhagavatam is nothing but Charita of Krishna, the stories of Krishna. Still, after 5,000 years, we are sitting here in Omaha listening every Saturday because they are supremely sweet. How many times you listen, you want to listen more. Vasanam Madhuram, Valitam Madhuram. Vasanam means his dress. Have you ever seen more stylish than Krishna? That a triband form with a flute in the hand. Such a stylish personality. He stands. Vasanam Madhuram and Valitam, the posture, the triband form. Chalitam Madhuram, Brahmitam Madhuram. The way he walks is supremely sweet. Madhuradipate Akilam Madhuram. Venur Madhuro. His flute is supremely lucky. Actually, there is a Venu Gita. So many gopis says how lucky the flute of Krishna is. Why? Krishna is kissing that fruit all the time. So gopis in the Gita, in the Srimad Bhagavatam 10th chapter, when Krishna disappeared, they curse or they glorify that bamboo that became the flute of Krishna. How lucky that bamboo tree is. Venur Madhuro, Renur Madhura. All the great devotees wants to touch the dust particle at the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Venur Madhuro, Renur Madhura. Nrityam Madhuram, Sakyam Madhuram. There is a beautiful sloka where he dances at the bank of Yamuna river. So one of the Vaishnavacharya says, if you really love your family, your job, everything, please don't go to that Yamuna river. If you see Krishna, you will just fall in love with this personality and you will leave your family, your house, everything. So please don't go there. Nrityam Madhuram. He dances such a wonderful, wonderful way. Sakyam, his friendship. In our life, the most important thing is friendships. The friendship of Krishna and Arjuna, still we glorify to date. 18.78. Yatra Yogeswara Krishna, Yatra Pardo Danudaraha. Tatra Sri Vijaya Dhruva Niti Matir Mama. So wherever there is Krishna, wherever there is Arjuna, there Tatra Sri, Lakshmi Devi. Sri means Lakshmi. Vijaya means victory. Dhruvar Niti, strong Niti. Matir Mama, everything will be there. So an ordinary friendship, right? In my first class friend, second class friend, third class friend. But when you make friendship with Krishna, that friendship is eternal. The friendship between Krishna and Arjuna, still to date, we are talking about 18.78. So that's why the friendship of Krishna is supremely sweet. Maduradipate Akilam Maduram. Um, so it's a full Madhurashtakam, such a beautiful, beautiful Getam Madhuram. The way he sings is supremely sweet. There are so many Gitas, Uddhava Gita, Bhagavad Gita, Venu Gita. So all these Gitas are by Krishna. Because it came from the lips of Krishna, still to date, everybody consult Bhagavad Gita every day for the problems of life. Right? Test this. Just open randomly any book of Bhagavad Gita, close your eyes, open randomly any page, Bhagavad Gita as it is by Srila Prabhupada, it will talk to you exactly. It seems like, this is your best friend. It seems like it's talking with you in the context of what's going on in the present condition in our life. There are so many personalities like Mahatma Gandhi, where he said, in the prison when he has no clue, he used to open Bhagavad Gita, and Bhagavad Gita used to be one of his good companion and friend. Same Nelson Mandela, Albert Einstein. I made that video of famous. So it's very important. So Geetam Madhuram, Petam Madhuram. The way he drinks is sweet. Geetam Madhuram, Petam Madhuram, Bhuktam Madhuram, Suptam Madhuram. The way he eats, the way he sleeps, everything is sweet. Rupam Madhuram, Telakam Madhuram. Kandarpakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham. So one Manmada is supremely sweet. Imagine Kandarpakoti. Krishna's beauty is Koti Manmadas combined together doesn't equal to one Krishna's beauty. Ropam Madhuram, Tilakam Madhuram. See the Tilaka. How beautiful it looks, right? The significance of Tilaka is Krishna used to wear tilaka, and out of respect, if you see somebody putting like tilaka, means in this sloka, Ropam Madhuram, Tilakam Madhuram, Madhuradipate Akilam Madhuram, Karanam Madhuram, Taranam Madhuram. His deeds are supremely sweet. Karanam. So that's why you see, even imagine if somebody steals something from our house, or we label them as thieves and we give such a bad reputation to them, right? If Krishna steals, still today we think, oh, how sweet that is. Braje Prasiddham Navanita Choram. This personality is famous thief who steals gopis' hearts and butter also. Braje Prasiddham Navanita Choram Gopangananam Chedukula Choram Aneka Janmarjita Papa Choram Choragraganyam Namaham Namami. So there is a song. This song where 8 stanzas is Chaurashtakam. Song about a thief. So that's why Karanam Madhuram. Whatever Krishna does, sometimes Krishna says, tell a lie, right? In our famous example in Kurukshetra, he says, that elephant is died. Yeah, Hatha, right?
Hatha Ashwatthama, Hatha Kunjaha.
Yes.
Dharmaraj,
but Krishna's idea.
Yes.
So it seems like he is taking some kind of, it's not straightforward.
It's a strategy.
It's strategic. But still, if Krishna says something, does something, even if Krishna says do something wrong like stealing, that becomes right. And people, that is the difference between a human being and a supreme personality of Godhead. Chaurashtakam. Karanam Madhuram, Taranam Madhuram, Haranam Madhuram, Smaranam maduram. Haranam, stealing. And haranam means kalmasha gaja sreni harin sri harin. Actually, we are here because our papa's sins are size of elephant, means lot of sins. To come to planet Earth, we have to acquire unlimited amounts of sins so that we are here. But the moment you listen Harikada, Kalmasa Gaja Sreni Harin Sri Harin. Sri Hari. What Hari means? Boom, it gons, right? That size of elephant sized sins will be gone. Aneka Janmarjita Papachoram. He steals our sins. Taranam Maduram, Smaranam Maduram, Vamitam Maduram, Shamitam Maduram, Maduradipate Akilam Maduram, Gunja Madura. When if you go to Brindavan and see how executively the decoration of Krishna, Kunja Madura, Mala Madura, there is a mala made of kunja means berries. Mala Madura, he has beautiful malas made of roses, you name it, right? This personality is walking with all this sweetness. Kunja Madura, Mala Madura, Yamuna Madura, Vichi Madura. This personality is walking besides Yamuna river, Vichi Madura. Salilam Maduram, Kamalam Maduram. The water in Yamuna is very sweet. Salilam Maduram. Maduradipate Akilam Maduram. Gopi Madura, Leela Madura. All the Leelas that happened with gopis are supremely sweet. Yashtir Madura, Srishtir Madura. Yuktam Maduram, Bhuktam Maduram. The way he attracts the gopis and unites with gopis, that is also very sweet. Yuktam Maduram, Bhuktam Maduram. Maduradipate Akilam Maduram. Gopa Madura, Gavo Madura. Gopas means the cowherd boys. Gavos, Govinda, Gopal, Govardhan. The cows. Out of all, worshipping to cow is one of the most supremes. Gopa Madura, Gavo Madura, Estir Madura, Sistir Madura. The way he creates, Karanodaskai Vishnu, Garbhodaskai Vishnu, everything comes from Krishna. Dalitam Maduram, Falitam Maduram, Maduradipate Akilam Maduram. This is Madurashtakam. So if sometimes you are, down, sometimes the moment you think about Madurashtakam, sweetness of Krishna, you get energy. So the reason why I am saying this is Maitreya, here he is saying, Kirtam Hare Swam Sarkuttam. I am telling all this for my purification. Giram Anyavada Asatim. If I use my tongue, mouth, space of walls, apart from Krishna, some other things, TV, everything, if you use for Krishna, it's perfect. That's what Maitreya is saying. Thank you so much for asking me to talk about Krishna. Actually, I am talking about Krishna to purify myself. And 37, purpose of year. Why there is year? Kamalakshana Chincha Kalmal Karmalu, Sinadanu Vandincha Jehva, Surarakshukuni Chuchi Chutkulu, Sashashayake Mokku, Vishnu Nakandincha Veenulu. So the ears are for listening of Krishna Kada. So now in this sloka, Ekanta Labam Vachasaha Nupumsam. There is no comparison or gain. When you use this discussion about Krishna, if you discuss about anything else, it is just nonsense. Susloka Mole Gunavada Mahu. Susloka means Pavitram. Maule, Karmalu. Gunavadam means Kirtanam. So it's very simple. When you use your speech for glorification of Krishna and ears to hear them, slowly the Krishna Kada goes into our heart and it starts purifying. And by hearing Krishna Kada all the time, our heart will purify slowly, 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 slowly. And slowly Krishna will sit in our heart. Sritecha vidvadbihi upakrutayam kada sudayam upasamprayogam. So that is the purpose of using our ear. And then Maitreya felt unworthy to describe the Lord's unlimited glories. Brahma could know Lord's glories only after meditating for 1,000 celestial years. So when Brahma came from Garbhodaskai Vishnu, he is clueless. He don't know what to do, how to do, no idea. Then he meditated for 10,000 celestial years, not earth years. These are celestial years. After that, Krishna came and taught Chatushloki Bhagavatam, just 4 slokas of Bhagavatam. And by that, Brahma got the realization and he created the whole universe. His potency is unknown even to himself. Very interesting. Krishna's potency is unknown even to himself. He is beyond words, mind, ego, along with their respective controlling demigods. So that is this chapter, and we are moving to the next chapter. Okay, 3.7. Further inquiries by Vidura. Vidura is asking more. Vidura's inquiries about Ishvara, Jivas, and 8 to 14. Maitreya dispelled all misconceptions about Ishvara and Jivas and recommended bhakti. So Vidura started asking about, tell me about Ishvara. Ishvara means controller. Jivas means all the living entities. So much, information. And Maitreya said, I can tell about all these things, but listen about bhakti. Bhakti is the most important thing. And tomorrow it's Sri Ramanavami, one of the auspicious days. In these auspicious days, if you do bhakti, read about the Supreme Personality of Godhead, any activity you do, it will be amplified. So it's very important to use these auspicious days to advance in bhakti. Vidura shared his heartfelt realizations with Maitreya, 15 to 20, 21 to 38, Vidura's further inquiries, and 29 to 42, Vidura declared his confidence in Maitreya. So, the first sloka itself, Vidura inquires about Ishvara and Jivas, and Vidura asks in a pleasing manner. The word, this 2 words are very important. The way, we have to behave with senior Vaishnavas, 2 things, very humble, humility, and pleasing manner. Never be challenging, never be rude or anything like that. It is a Namaparada and Vaishnavaparada. Question 1. How is self-satisfied Lord connected with material modes and their activities? So Lord doesn't have body like this. He doesn't born. When you see Devaki, in front of Devaki, Lord came in 4-handed form. And immediately, it's not like our birth. Lord is in the belly for 9 months. No, Lord's birth is not like that. So that's why Vidura is asking, Lord is self-satisfied. How self-satisfied Lord connected with material modes and their activities? Question number 2. How does the pure soul be engaged in nescience? So we say we are Atmas, Satchidananda Swarupam. Sat Chit Ananda. right? We are full of ananda, bliss, sat, knowledge, chit, eternity. Somehow we are contaminated, and instead of knowledgeful, we become ignorant. Asat, achit, ananda. So that's why in material world everybody is stressed out, very unhappy, uh, ignorant, and short-lived. प्रायण अल्पायुषः जन कलो अस्मिन् युगे जनः मंदा सुमंदिमतयो. So people in Kali Yuga are short-lived. Before, people used to live like thousands of years. Now in Kali Yuga, reaching 100 is a big miracle. So now Vidura is asking how the spirit souls, that is Satchit Ananda, became engaged or became trapped in this material nature. And question 2a, Lord is situated in every jiva's heart, why then do they suffer? Excellent question, right? Kshirodaskaya Vishnu is in our heart. Why people forget about God? First, atheistic. Second, they look here and there, right, everywhere. But actually, Lord is in our heart. Narada, when he sings with deep love and affection, Lord appeared in the heart itself. Actually, advanced stages of bhakti, you can pretty much see God is accompanying you all the time there itself. So we don't need to go to far places. God is within our heart. My mind is illusion. I request you to clear it up. So he asked 3 questions. Vidura, a personality like Vidura, is so humble, right? Vidura is saying he is Yamadharmaraj avatar, and he is saying I am so illusioned. Can you please clear it up? So that is the humility. People like Prabhupada, people like Sota Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Vedavyas, Brahma. Even Brahma has to do 10,000 celestial years of tapas to get 4 slokas. Then how we think we are anyway close? Narada has to do so much austerity. And Narada's guru is Brahma, right? Then by that, that's why by looking all this whole chain, Parikshit Maharaj, he saw Vishnu in the belly itself. Then at the end, he is extremely humble and he left the whole planet. I mean, whole Rajya and everything, and sat below and asked Sukadeva Goswami, please remove my ignorance. So this humility is extremely important in bhakti. Humility, service, and always think I don't know anything. That is the prerequisite for bhakti. The moment we think I know something, boom, it's gone. Maitreya replied to Vidura. Maitreya dispelled all misconceptions about Ishvara and Jivas and recommended bhakti. Lord is overcome by illusion, still he is unconditional. This is against all logic. Other very important concept. Lord, we cannot understand Lord by logic. Lord will only be understood by the mercy of pure devotee, by the mercy of Krishna. Lord will never ever be understood by logic. Or else Kamsa will never fight with Krishna, right? Or else Jarasandha never fight with Krishna. So, other very important take-home point. Then the problem is Atma Viprayaha. means distress of living entity is due to misidentification. This word is extremely important. Misidentification. I am not male, I am not female, I am not North Indian, South Indian, American, Pakistani, white, black, yellow, orange. We are spirit soul. We always forget this. How many times you listen this? You always forget this simple. Actually, the first step of bhakti is to forget to address this misidentification. We are spirit souls. That's why in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells to Arjuna, Dehinosmin yada dehe kaumaram yavvanam jara. Imagine our bodies, right? At 10 years we are small, or 5 years, or 1 year. The body changes, but the spirit soul is same. Our illusion is our misidentification. Vasamsi jirnani yada vihaya navani gruhnati naroparani tada sariraya vihaya jirnasya anyani samyati navani dehi. Just like we wear night dress, golf dress, sport dress, office dress, Bhagavatam dress, we change dresses, right? In the same way, we change the external covering the body. But the whole problem comes when we think this body is me and start attaching so many things to this false covering. Oh, my husband, my wife, my children, my money, my property, my place, all this, color. White, black, orange, green, red, or caste, or religion, or Pakistan, India, or Green Bay Packers. Every place the problem is just misidentification, and we try to tag this external covering with some external thing that is not real. This is so important. Out of everything, the first thing to identify is we are not this. That's why in Bhagavad Gita, the moment Krishna opens his mouth, the first words are this. Krishna started opening his mouth in 2nd chapter. The chapter's name is Gita summarized. The acronym is Gita. First 10 or 12 slokas, Guru. Arjuna fall on Krishna's feet. Karpanya dosho pahata swabhavaha. Pushyami tvam dharma sammoda chataha. Yasreya sa nichitam bruhi. Sishyasteham shadimam tam prapannam. I am a fool. I am so confused. Whole first chapter, Arjuna's confusion. So I am surrendering. The word surrender is very important. I am taking my ego. I am taking this external covering, right? Who is Arjuna? He is like a biggest warrior, son of Indra, defeated Shiva. So much baggage, so much name tags. MBBS, MD, DM, X, Y, Z. So much baggage. So he removed all this baggage and put on the feet of Krishna and said, I am idiot, I don't know anything, I am ignorant, please talk. The first words Krishna talked are 2.13. You are not this body, you are spirit soul. So important concept. Even Maitreya, when Vidura asked all these questions, everybody suffers because of this misidentification. So much tension. Why? For spirit soul, you don't need house. You don't need anything. It is Satchidananda Vigraha. But so much stress, tension, hurry, worry, curry, right? The example here is very wonderful. Moon reflected on water appears to tremble, right? When moon falls in the water, it appears to tremble. Does moon trembles? No. In the same way, when spiritual spirit soul is misidentified, people tremble. But actually, spirit soul doesn't tremble. Yes, stable. Satchit Ananda. Eternal, blissful, knowledgeable. Very important concept. Basics. Always basics are so important. Once we understand this, yes, this is my nature, I am spirit soul. The nature of spirit soul is servant of servant of servant of servant. If somebody asks, who are you? I say, oh, I am so and so, I work here, I am the director of so and so, da da da, right? Boom, you are gone. Our answer should be, I am the servant of servant of servant of servant. Who is boss? Who is director? Krishna. If Krishna decides, Sri Devi will be gone, all the Gandhis, Rajiv Gandhi, Indira Gandhi, Nehrus, Lincolns, Washingtons, everybody will leave. Kennedys, right? So important. We are not boss. We are dasanu, 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 das. So, two very important concepts. Who am I? I am spirit soul. What is my nature? I am the servant. Extremely humble. Then everything will fall into place. These two concepts, especially that humility and servant of servant of servant of servant, and my whole goal is to glorify the boss. As you said, we glorify even so much beautiful Sukadeva Goswami. We glorify about this boss, that boss to please, to get some small benefits. And people in Kali Yuga never have time to glorify the real boss, who has given oxygen, water, land, sun, food, free. We never brought this, right? We came with empty hands, we go with empty hands. In the meanwhile, in these two time points, we claim, oh, this is my laptop, this is my iPhone 10, this is mine. And again, you go with empty hands. Either they will burn you or bury you. Very simple. But this is reality. To bring revolution in people's lives, Harikatha, or else people go to that so much unimaginable lows. People's mind is disturbed. The mind will be controlled only when it hears about boss, real boss. Because boss controls our mind. That is Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Or else our mind is impossible to control. And you get into all these crazy things. Anyways, it's very important. Then you realize, common sense is very important. When you apply common sense, you will see God everywhere. Solution, but that misconception of self-identity can be diminished by the Lord's mercy through bhakti. This line is very important. Maitreya diagnosed the problem. The problem is misidentification. The solution is diminished by Lord's mercy. How do you get Lord's mercy? By meeting Lord's devotees. Lord never give mercy. Lord's devotees gives mercy as a medium of Lord, right? Who gave mercy to Parikshit? Krishna didn't give. Sukadeva Goswami, Lord's devotee, came. Who gave mercy to Vedavyas? Narada came. Narada said, yo, you wrote all the Vedas, all the epics, but that's all nonsense. That's why you are very unhappy. 1.4.31. After writing all, Etat Samsuchitam, I wrote everything, but I forgot to write about Krishna. That's why devotees are extremely important. But when you get mercy, then the misidentification will slowly be eradicated. So these 2 points are very important. All our problems are due to misidentification, and the misidentification will be eradicated by Lord's mercy. And it's very important to go to temples and meet pure devotees, right? Bhakti will only comes by the mercy of devotees. If you do service to devotees, then only bhakti will come. So that's why we are going to Kansas City tomorrow for Sri Ram Navami. So we will, we do so many things. I will, I think Bhaskarananda Prabhu is going. He texted me. I said I will come with him, but if anybody is interested, we can go separately also. But eventually, I'm getting a big altar and Prabhupada's Murti here, and we'll make it like this a temple. But it's very important to meet devotees, and especially on these auspicious days. If you see any place, it's only through devotees' mercy. Right? Narada doesn't have a house, right? He doesn't have a shirt. He just take one vena and tambura and goes everywhere. Whoever he meets, he become a devotee. Prahlada, Vyadavyasa, Dhruva. The list goes on and on. So as Srila Prabhupada, he came, he met, all these people. Because of that mercy only. So to get a temple here in Omaha, we have to give a lot of mercy to outside people, so that they become attracted to Krishna. And eventually one day there will be a temple here. It's very important to have that Narada qualities, to go out, to do Harinama Sankirtan, so we'll pray to Krishna. One day we'll become like, Srila Prabhupada. I mean, like, not like exactly like them, but more going out. So, okay, 14. Asesha Sanklesha Samam Vedatte Guna Anuvada Sravanam Murare Kimva Punah Tat Charanaravinda Paraga Seva Rati Atma Labda. Ashesha means unlimited, right? Samklesha means miserable conditions. Here in planet Earth, our problems are unlimited. So many problems: work problem, family problem, tax problem, this problem, that problem. Unlimited, right? Asesha, Samklesha, Samam Vidatte. By doing the next things, what? Guna Anuvada Sravanam Murare. So this is Guna Anuvada. To talk and listen about Sravanam Murare, about Krishna, transcendental name, form, qualities, pastimes, etiquette, when you say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. From name, form. Immediately when you say Hare Krishna, you think about Krishna's form. From form, his qualities. We just talked about Madhurashtakam. From qualities, pastimes. Oh, Krishna did like this, Krishna did like that. So, and then from pastimes, his entrails and his paraphernalia. Everything comes. Everything to come to this house. What is the entry? The door, right? Once you enter into that door, you have access to the whole house. To enter to whole house, the access point is name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That is the door. From the door, you have whole access. And other access point is Srimad Bhagavatam. Veda Purana Kavyam cha Prabhur Mitram Priyavacha Bodhayantiti hi Prahus Trivid Bhagavatam Punaha. Vedas are like Prabhu, master. Puranam is like Mitra. Kavyam is like a girlfriend or a boyfriend. But Srimad Bhagavatam is like combined three. Supremely sweet. Srimad Bhagavatam is like boyfriend or girlfriend, friend or a Prabhu. So Srimad Bhagavatam will teach everything. If you hold Srimad Bhagavatam, you will see Krishna face to face. Actually, Srimad Bhagavatam is Krishna himself. Came as Grandavatara, like Rama Avatara, Krishna Avatara, Narsimha Avatara. You know, so many avatars. Avatara hi asankyaha, Hare Satvanide Dvijaha, Yata Avidasana Kulyaha, Sarasahasyu Sahasrayaha. Just like a river has unlimited branches, Krishna has unlimited avatars. One of that avatara is Srimad Bhagavatam. Sanatan Goswami says, Mata Eka Bandhu Mat Sangin, I have only one relative. Mat Sangin, I have only one companion. Mat Guru, I have only one Guru. Mat Guru, Man Mahadana, I have only one money, a treasure. Man Nishtaraka, I have only one savior. Madbhagya, I have only one Bhagya. Madananda, I have only one Ananda. That is Srimad Bhagavatam. One friend, one Guru, one Savior, one treasure, one source of happiness. That is Srimad Bhagavatam. So, yeah. Gunanuvada Sravanam Murare. So, that hearing about Bhagavatam all the time, hearing about Bhagavad Gita. So, by this you can eradicate, right? This is first type of bhakti. This is called sadhana bhakti. Sadhana bhakti means, for us it is sadhana bhakti. For people like Yashoda, for people like Narada doesn't need to chant 16 rounds. His only business is 24/7 Hari, right? 24/7 Harikada. They are Raga Bhakti, Bhava Bhakti, Bhava Bhakti. The bhakti we do is sadhana bhakti, practicing a lot, sadhana bhakti. But the bhakti done by Narada, Arjuna, Srila Prabhupada, or any other exalted devotees, Vedavyas, Sukadeva Goswami, they do Bhava Bhakti. We come to class, but Bhava Bhakti, last two lines are very important. If you do Sadhana Bhakti, you achieve perfection. You go to Golaka Vrindavan. But how about people who do Bhava Bhakti? Like Kimva Punah Tat Charanaravinda Paraga Seva Ratih Atma Labda Charanaravinda, who are just dependent on the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Paraga Seva, from Lord's lotus feet, when you go to Tirupati or anywhere, if you start seeing from Lord's lotus feet, right? Paraga Seva means from the lotus feet, sandal-like smell is coming. And from that sandal-like smell, the small sandalwood particles are coming. So all these great devotees are doing seva for the sandalwood particles of that lotus feet. Imagine the amount of bliss they are getting. For me, just these 2 hours, maybe maximum 3-4 hours or 5 hours. That's it, right? These people gave their lives. Narada Mahamuni, no wife, no children, no house, no shirt, 24/7. Completely focusing on that lotus feet. Imagine the bliss he is getting.
That reminds
when you say there is a story where Mara,
Mara is
what is that?
Valmiki,
Valmiki, right?
He was a dacoit, right? He
Yeah.
could not say Rama.
Rama. So
Then I
that's,
think Narada
Narada gave that mantra to him.
yeah.
He was
only
chanting
keep
Rama.
saying it and Rama.
Rama.
Yeah.
He was
So
so sinful.
that is the beauty of Lord's name. A dacoit who cannot say Rama Narada came and say Mara. So that is the power of pure devotee. Even Valmiki, who wrote Ramayana, needs mercy of Narada. Even monkeys, when a monkey associates with Rama, Hanuman, Sugriva, till today Hanuman is such a powerful personality, perfect devotee. So it doesn't matter how you associate with Krishna or Rama. When you associate with, when you put something in fire, right, it gets purified. No matter how impure that item is, put anything in fire, it gets purified. So when you associate with the Lord's name, fame, glories, pastimes, there is no way it's impure. Imagine the glories of Valmiki. Oh my God, all he did is Namaparad, right? Instead of Rama, he said Mara, 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 and he wrote Ramayana. Unbelievable.
Became a great sales.
Yeah, still today we are talking about Valmiki Ramayana, Valmiki. So Lord's glories like Lord Anantasesh, we keep on going, all the Lord's glories. Anyways, back to this 15:16, all my doubts have been removed. Disturbances of jivas have no other basis than Maya. So we are all in Maya. Maya came in different forms. That's why Parikshit Maharaj said, Kali, please stay in, meat eating, gambling, illicit sex, intoxication. Now, as Kali Yuga is worsening, this Maya is coming in the form of a phone with Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube. So these are as bad as meat eating, gambling, cocaine, marijuana. There is no difference. Our phone is non-different from, it's just mind distraction. This is one of the powerful Lord's Maya.
Like video games, if you do that all.
Yeah,
video
whole
games,
night. But still, meat eating, to eat meat to 3 times, 4 times week, you have to buy all this, right? This is all the time. Even sleeping, people are sleeping with this under their pillows.
Yeah, that's
For
right.
meat eating, it's how much time you eat meat? 6 times, 5 times. This is 24/7.
Even on the bedside.
Yeah, bedside, radiation to the head. If sleep is very important thing, you have to sleep 7 to 8 hours minimum. Now there is a lot of research coming out. Out of all the things, in my opinion, number 1 is good food. Nothing will beat good food. You are what you eat, period.
Yes.
Then moving, exercise, and sleep. 1, 2, 3. These are my 1, 2, 3s. Eat well, move well, sleep well.
The third will taken care once you move well.
Yes. Yeah. When you move well, obviously you will sleep,
So
right?
even if you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, you will still sleep well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you cannot even keep your eyes
So
open.
your
Even
body like move well, long day, done. Boom. 7 o'clock,
even
7:30.
Facebook cannot keep you open if you get up early in the morning.
Yeah. So I tell to medical students to simplify things: eat, sleep, love, move, find the purpose of life. That's it. To be happy. What is the purpose of life? As we discuss, dasanu das, to please the boss. How we please the boss? To talk about Harikatha and share Harikatha to other people. That is number 1 purpose.
Bhakti is the only.
Yes, but all the people doesn't get this because this is like winning a lottery ticket. Out of Bahunama Janmanamante. Then many people think, oh, I have to invent iPhone. That is my purpose of life. After inventing iPhone, what happens? I get pancreatic cancer. I become this thin and I will die. Right? Scientists are so driven. Oh, Sridevi, acting from 5 years of age until 54, died with severe dissatisfaction. And Shashikala, this house, you combine 10 houses, And you should see that YouTube video. Just like Costco racks, her racks full of gold.
She made like 2-3 lakh crores.
And her husband died this week.
Yeah.
So purpose of life, when we discuss, the ultimate purpose is sharing Lord's glories. After that, I invent iPhone, I invent electricity, I have to become big scientist, go to Harvard, I have to become CEO, I have to become politician, All these purposes are, when compared to Sanatana Dharma, there is a spectrum 1 to 10. But I agree with you. You should have some purpose. But after bahunama janmanamante jnanavan mam prapajyate vasudeva sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabha. After many janmas, you will find the real purpose. So for me, Saturday evening is the center of my life. I prepare for this evening whole week, and my whole week is pretty much designed around this evening. To share, take some prasadam.
Actually, we are going to plan.
Oh, okay, sure. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, there is a sloka, Neha Vikramo nasosti pratyavayo na vidyate swalpam apyasya dharmasya straito mahato bayat. If you do swalpa bhakti, the intention of I have to go to this class before going elsewhere, Krishna will register this for many janmas. But 18th sloka, service converts conviction into realization. By serving your lotus feet, it will be possible to give up all the falsities. It's very interesting concept. What is the biggest problem we discussed? Misidentification. That misidentification will be gone by bhakti. How you get bhakti? By service. By service. So, adda abhavam vinichitasya pratitasya apina atmanaha tam chapi yashmut charana sevaya aham paranude. So, ardha abhavam. Actually, this world has no meaning. This is all Maya. I am going, 7 in the morning to job, Monday morning working. So, this is all Maya. Ardha abhavam.
Like illusion.
Illusion, yes. Vinishchatya means we firmly fixed. This is right. This is right, we firmly fixed. Even though we are in Maya, we are firmly fixed. I have to work so hard, I have to earn money, I have to wake up at 5, go to work by 7, work so hard. Maya. Pratitasya, apparent value. It does not have real value. Pratitasya. Apina atmanaha tam chapi yashmut charana sevaya aham paranude. Tam chapi yasmit charana sevaya. This Maya will be gone by doing your service. How do we do service? Harinam, Harikada, and the best service is distributing is the best service. If you cannot do that service, you at least sit in our house and read. If you don't even do that, just chant. If you don't even chant, at least support these activities. Yes, at least financial, there is a whole spectrum Krishna gave. Bhagavad Gita, yes. So out of all, distributing Lord's mercy to other people is the highest service.
Just like liberating them.
Yes, 18.68, we are getting into the sloka, hopefully this week. 3.7.19, serving spiritual master reveals transcendental ecstasy and dispels all distress. So we identified misidentification can be eradicated by bhakti. How you do bhakti? By service. By service to who? Spiritual master. So 4 components are needed. You have to need a spiritual master. Just like Valmiki, for Valmiki, Narada, for Prahlada, Dhruva, the list goes on and on. The most important thing is you need a spiritual master. Real, not fake. Dara Baba, Natyananda Baba, not all these fake Babas. Real, pure, Vyasadev. So, for getting spiritual master, what we have to do? Sincere, begging. Krishna, please send me spiritual master into my life. Cry. As I said, Gaur Govind Maharaj, one of the Maharajas, he said, I really want to start a school. That school is crying school. I will bring everybody and ask them to cry for Krishna. Cry for a spiritual master. Never think, oh, I am so secured, my life is secure. No. You have to cry. Literally, please send me a guru, spiritual master to me.
Need to just see.
Deham apatya kalatra deham. Me, my body, apatya, my wife or husband, kalatra, my children. Deham apatya kalatra atma sainyeshu asatsu api. We think these are our army. What is our army? My house, my job. We think this is our army. This is what I achieved. Deham apatya kalatra atma sainyeshu asatsu. Actually, these are all false. Asatsu api. Tesham pramaktaha. We are so much attached to this. So much. Dhritarashtra attached to Duryodhana. Vidura said, hey, your brother, I am telling you that your son is envious of Krishna. Just dump him. Or else whole family get vanished. Whole dynasty will be vanished.
Exactly.
So, Tesham pramattaha, we attach so much. Nidanam, destruction. We see destruction like your friend, right? Like Sri Devi, right? Like, on and on. Destruction, you see every day I go to hospital. Nidanam, destruction. We see destruction, right? In our class, out of 44, and you see all the celebrities are dying. Nidanam pashyanapi. We are seeing destruction. But we think it won't happen to me. It won't happen to me. Never. So it's very interesting sloka. Dharmaraj, supreme knowledge, right? He is the man of Dharma. He knows everything. Krishna, after winning Kurukshetra, Krishna took Dharmaraj to Bhishma. Bhishma knows everything. Bhishma teached everything to Dharmaraj. And at the end, somebody asked Dharmaraj, what is the funniest thing in this world? Ahani bhutani. Bhutani. Many people go to Yamadharmaraj every day. Every day. But people who are living here never thinks that they will go there. That is the most funniest thing in this planet. We see every day. If you open CNN, if you open newspaper, the first news, there's a bomb, tsunami, earthquake, this, that. But we never worry about us. That is the most funniest thing. These are words by supreme knowledge, Dharmaraj. His name itself is Dharma. He told this. Ahani bhutani. Gachanti eha Yamalayam. Sasastavaram ichanti. People are going to Yamalayam every day. But people who are living here, they think they live here forever. Serving spiritual master, we discussed about that. At Savaya Bhagavataha Kotastasya Madhudvisha Rati Rasaha Bhavet Tevra Padayo Vyasana Ardhanaha. By serving spiritual master, you get supreme bliss, and also it dispels all distress. And 20th is very important sloka. Persons whose austerity is meager can hardly obtain service of pure devotees. See this, Durapa, rarely obtained. He, Alpa Tapasaha. When I am reading this sloka, I just remember Ranganath Prabhu. Because, Vrindavan Prabhu is coming on April 6th. He is from Pune. He is coming. To to serve these kind of personalities, you need a lot of tapa. You know, that Prabhu is staying with Ranganath Prabhu for 4 days in his house. So this sloka, see, persons whose austerity is meager can hardly obtain. So for example, now I told how you get bhakti: to do service. To do service to have whom? Pure devotees. Where is pure devotee to do service? You need lot of punyam to get pure devotees to your house. So when I am reading this sloka, I was remembering you. Durapa hi alpatapasaha. Seva Vaikunta Vartasu. These pure devotees, actually, these devotees, their route is, actually they are on the way to Vaikunta. In the Vaikunta, one of the stop is our house. Seva Vaikunta Vartmasu. Their whole life, these pure devotees are doing seva. In this process, while they are going to Vaikunta, they are stopping at our house to give special mercy to us. Yatra upagiyate nityam. They dedicated their lives to Krishna. Deva Devah Janardana. For Devatas, for Krishna, and for all the people here. Austerity meager can hardly obtain service of pure devotees who constantly glorify God on the path of Vaikunta. So that's why, where do we find pure devotees? When do pure devotees comes to our house? When do they come and give mercy to us? We have to cry. We have to do lot of tapas. This word here, alpa tapas. When you have alpa tapas, tough. So, very important. Rarity of service. So, to do service itself, it's such a rare opportunity. So, we have to grab, jump, and try to get that service. Vidura asks more questions by talking clues from previous topics. Mahavishnu entered into Mahatattva and Garbhodaskai Vishnu, and he is asking about so many other things. Can you explain about Vibhutis? Can you explain about planets? Can you explain about Manus? Can you explain about living entities? How could one have knowledge of bhakti and detachment without devotees? See, again devotees. I asked all these questions to know the pastimes of Hari. Vidura asked so many questions in this chapter. Your answers will grant immunity from all material miseries. 41st sloka is very important. Sarva Vedaha. So imagine we have Sama Veda, Yajurveda Veda, Vedas, right? Cha Yajna, we have Rajasuya, Aswamedha, so many types of yajnas. Cha Tapa, so many penances. You do Yakadasi, you do tapas, you do meditation. People are meditating in Himalayas, Mayapur, Vrindavan, everywhere. Penances. Danani, people give a lot of charity. Take this crore, take this million, charity. Cha Anaga. But when you compare to Vedas, Yajnas, Puranas, charity, Jiva Abhaya Pradhanasya. One Jiva, Abhaya, means no Bhaya. Pradhanasya, who is giving that? Right? Na Kurvarin Kalamapi. That act means he is talking about bhakti. A devotee who is giving bhakti or Krishna to other, when compared to the level of Vedas, Yajnas, Tapas, these are minute fraction when you give bhakti to others. See, we discussed about this, right? Out of all the things we do, giving bhakti to others, please chant Krishna's name. Don't be atheistic. Don't, please. You are wasting your life. Every day, you are approaching to death very quickly. There is a Kavalastaka. Nisvase nehi visvase khadaruddho bhavishyati. We take breaths, right? Anytime our breath will stop. Nishvase nehi vishvase. Don't be faithful for even your breath. Nishvase nehi vishvase. No vishvasa on your breath. Khadaruddho bhavishyati. It can stop anytime. That's why Kirtaniya Madho Balyat Harir Nameva Kevalam. That's why you have to chant Hare Krishna from the childhood.